Welcome back. Welcome back. Give me just a second here. There it is. Okay. Welcome back. You can see I raised the camera angle a little bit, so maybe you can see me a little better, and you can see the work a little better. Of course, tonight we're going to be making a bandsaw box, dude. Some other stuff on the way. I'm just trying to decide if I want to make it out of this piece, which I think this is going to be the one. And this will be the face. This will be the face of it. I'm thinking about going vertically. And maybe having a drawer. Kind of having a weird, wild, crazy shaped drawer right here. And then a small little drawer up here. That's what I'm thinking about. That's what I'm thinking about with that one, guys. In fact, I'm going to try to see if I can just draw a little something up, dude. No, I don't like that. I don't like that for a drawer. I think that looks kind of shitty, so. Come in here and that. Probably do one like that. Do another one like this, maybe. And it'll be a vertical one like this. So you have a drawer here, have a drawer here. I like it, dude. I like it. I'm gonna move this. I'm going to move you guys to the bandsaw view. So you guys can kind of see what I'm doing over there. Harry, what's up, man? Harry, check this out, dude. I got tired of fishing for my, and scrambling, looking for my sandpaper. And then also, I wanted to raise the camera a little bit, so here was my solution to that. Made a sandpaper caddy, and then put my camera up there. So now I got my sandpaper like right here at my desk. I can just grab whatever, you know. Yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna put you guys on bandsaw view. Harry, that wood looked killer, dude. That ambrosia maple. And I'm gonna do some cuts real quick, guys.
So that'll be our rough shape. Maybe a rough shape. I'm going to try to get the drawer somewhat close to that. I don't know if you guys can see that very good. Oh, yeah. Anyways. Well, first I'm going to cut the back off. You got to cut the back off first. Little notes to myself. Kevin, what's up? I kind of missed the mark on that shape, dude, but it's okay. It's okay. Alright, now we're going to cut the fronts and the backs off the drawers. I'm just marking stuff real quick, fellas. Hi. So I got my drawers marked. Gonna stick roughly to that.
Okay, guys, I'm gonna switch you over to the bench view. And to you guys just showing up, I changed things up a little bit. I built this little caddy sandpaper today that I can put my phone mount on the top of, dude. So it gives a little bit better view of the work. And also I can see the bald spot on my head, dude. So got a little bit higher view, a little better view, but also I got my sandpaper now organized, which is super nice, dude. I did try streaming on TikTok for like half an hour before this. It was my first time over there. And I'm not sure what's going on or what all the things are, and there's all this stuff. So I don't know, man. Well, we can release this piece from the clamps. So that we can use these clamps. I also have a vision for kind of how I want to change my bench, dude. I want to make it a smaller workspace, but make it like a, you know, have it like this, like an L shape. And then on the wall, I want to hang some little pegs that I can stick all my stinking clamps up there, man. Get a little more organized in here. I just kind of started. When I started this, I just started going without really thinking too much about the layout, you know. And now that I've been in here for a few, 6 weeks in here working, streaming, I don't know. I want to set it up a little better for both ergonomics and for streaming, dude. And also, I need to figure out how to multi-stream so I can be streaming to the top as well. Welcome everyone. It is Sunday night. Pouring rain out, dude. It's been raining since yesterday. Just crazy here. Last night was tons of wind, rain. And of course, my dog loves the rain, dude, and he'll act like he needs to go to the bathroom, so I take him out and he just wants to walk around in the rain, dude. He's a crazy man. Tina, hello. Welcome. So that'll be the back. It'll stand like that. It'll have this drawer here. And it'll have this Drawer here. Very cool, organic, free-flowing shapes like I like to do. I dig it. You know what, actually, I think maybe I should, once I glue the back on, I might round this corner over a little bit. What's that? I can't read that. Say, hun? Who knew? Hello, welcome. Having trouble pronouncing your name, but welcome to the channel. So yeah, so this will be what this one looks like, kind of. Let's get to gluing this thing. I'm going thin CA glue, just because I want to get this one done on stream without waiting for all the glue to dry. Definitely gets through there quickly. Welcome everybody. Sunday night, stormy shop stream. Be here for a few hours or until the power goes out. Whichever comes first. Okay, that's good right there. Give that a little shot of the juice, guys. And this side. That'll work. What is that? You know what? Let's get that one down there, dude. While we're here, we can glue the backside on, I think. No problem. No problem at all. Yeah, that'll be fine. Clamp. I'm gonna clamp that one pretty good. Excuse me. Pardon me, folks. Will I be able to reach this one from that side like that? Oh yeah. Oh no. Wait. I just knocked it out of alignment there. There we go. I don't think I can do that side. I'm interested in seeing how that ambrosia maple bandsaw box you're gonna do comes out, man. I need to get myself I need to get my hands on some wood like that, dude. Some good looking wood, dude. Gotta use the big dog for this one. That looks pretty good. And we got this other one for this side. Put that down for now. Get these two hook drawers figured out. Okay, that's a big drawer. If you're just tuning in, we are doing another batch of little gift boxes, treasure boxes, whatever you want to call them. The style's called Bandsaw box. And we're making them out of cedar fence boards. So they have a material cost of about $4. Not including consumables like glue and sandpaper, but that's kind of like almost negligible, right? It's just an affordable way to make really cool gifts for people, you know? You guys hear that rain? It's been dumping rain for 24 hours or so now. You know, I was thinking about is what lit the woodworking bug in me, and I remember it was in junior high, dude. I think it was in 7th or 8th grade. It was junior high for sure. And took a woodworking class. When I was a kid, man, I must have been about 10 years old or something, 10 or 11, 12 maybe. And in that woodworking class, we made piggy banks, dude. We made a bunch of stuff, but the one thing that I do remember making was a little piggy bank. And that's kind of what lit the fire to do woodworking, man. My whole life I've wanted to have a little wood shop, and I just haven't had the opportunity. And then recently had the opportunity to turn this garage into one. And so here it is, dude, living the dream. Something I've always wanted to do. Now I'm doing it. I feel like it's kind of in my blood, dude. Like my grandpa was a woodworker. My old man was a carpenter, woodworker. You know, my brother's a carpenter. It's just kind of feels right, man. Nice. Yeah, dude, just the glue up looks badass. You know? Yeah, you know it's gonna be a sick project when just the glue up looks epic, dude. Let's see something here. I think I'm gonna do just a real simple one with this one, dude. Nothing fancy. You know? Dude, the scrap bin, a lot of good can come from the scrap bin. Good stuff comes from there. When my friends come over and they want to use my stuff and they want to build stuff, they say my table's too high. Because I'm 6'3", so I have my table to where if I bend my elbows, my hands rest right here. You know? So that puts my table height, I forgot what it is. It puts my table height at 44.5 inches. So my buddies that are like 5'8" or whatever that come over to here to use it, it's like, it's up there for them. Barney, what's happening? Welcome. Welcome, welcome. I'm gonna point you guys back over towards. I'm gonna point you guys back over towards the bandsaw. We're going to the bandsaw cam, folks. Got to figure out a better solution for the bandsaw cam. Guys, if anything, dude, you should always be wearing your hearing and your breathing and your eye protection. But At the very least, dude, you should always have your eye protection in, because that one time you don't have your eye protection in is going to be the time that something kicks back or does something, and your eyes are pretty weak compared to a flying piece of wood. Alright guys, I'm going to move you back to the old workbench cam. Here we go. Workbench view. Very nice. So this one, it's gonna go like that. Like that. Did I get that wrong? That. Let's glue this on first. I've done that. I sometimes will have, every once in a while, I'll have like a little fire in the backyard where I burn some of the scraps, but like, it's hard, dude. It's hard because you can see what they're all going to be. But if you just keep them all forever, then you'll just get buried. You'll just get buried in your scraps, dude. Let me move this out of the way real quick. I'm gonna release this one and free up these clamps, dude. Welcome everybody to the shop. It's Sunday night. We're gonna be making some cedar bandsaw boxes out of fence boards, dude. Fence pickets. So, affordable gifts. Also, you know, if it's like something like making a bandsaw box interests you, like practice on the cedar, you know, practice on the cedar, practice on the fir, practice on the pine, on the cheap stuff, dude. So you don't go screw it. Make your mistakes on the more affordable materials. That way you don't make your mistakes on the rare, expensive materials, you know? You can sell scraps on the marketplace. I guess if they're like organized and good pieces, yeah. Alright, this is going to be a vertical 2-drawer deal. Yeah, that'll look cool. Yeah, you know, there's just so many like disciplines within woodworking, you know. So there's dudes that like just make pens. They're like, the whole thing is to make pens. And so they don't need big chunks of wood, dude. They want smaller pieces of really, really, really nice wood, you know. There's like all kind of stuff, you know. There's all kind of disciplines within it, you know. Hold on a second. What am I forgetting here? What am I forgetting here, bud? Okay, yeah. Never mind. This is the body of it. That's the drawer. That's the bottom. I was losing my mind for a second there, guys. Yo, what up, Wheezy? Yeah, making bandsaw boxes. No, 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 no. No, no, no. Yes, 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 yes. Just like that, buddy. Let's get some clamps on there. On the other side. So this glue right here, I'm doing these ones quick. If I wasn't doing these quick, I just want to get these done like tonight. So normally I would use Titebond 3 and let the glue set overnight. But right now I'm using the Titebond Instant Bond CA glue basically, and seems to be working. It's basically like a thin CA glue. Oh, nice. Yeah, what was it, like a week or two ago? I had way too much scrap, so I had a little fire that night and drank a couple of cold ones, you know. And I'm like, dude, I'm burning freaking really expensive wood. I'm just burning it here, but you know, gotta do it. Gotta get rid of it. Set this out of the way right here for now. Hey, thank you. I made this out of a pallet. This is like pallet wood. So it's like heat treated, very hard pallet wood mallet. It also doesn't touch on the handle. Anyway, that was free materials for that one. Okay. Yeah, I'm using this Titebond. I do feel a little bit rushed just because Christmas is a couple days away. And I want to get like just a few more of these completed to give out. So it's kind of makes me want to use the Titebond and get it done quickly instead of going with the or use the CA instead of the Titebond 3. Just for quickness, dude. It works. Honestly, I'd rather be using the CA. I mean, not the CA, but the type on 3 just because the fumes don't fucking kill me. But yeah, if any of you are woodworkers, I open up the community tab on my YouTube page, so that's somewhere that you guys can post your work and we can all check it out and admire. So yeah, that community tab can just sort of be like a little hub, dude, where we can share tips or tricks or share our builds that, you know, or if you got your hands on a cool piece of wood and you want to just show everybody and brag about it, it's a good spot for it. It's a great spot for it. Let's get this back on the body. This is the thing that I like about the CA glue, is that you can just clamp it for a few minutes and then you can keep working on it, you know. Oh, welcome everybody that just popped in. We are making bandsaw boxes out of cedar fence boards, so it's a cool little way to make gifts without spending a whole lot of money on materials or whatnot. Long-lasting, beautiful gifts that people will appreciate and don't cost you an arm and a leg. Here's one we started tonight. Little 2-drawer vertical one. Very organic shapes. Is that correct? That is correct, dude. If you're wondering what I'm spraying, it's this adhesive activator, and I like to just spray it on the outside so there's not basically live CA glue on the outside of this thing, and then touch it and get it everywhere. So that's what I'm doing with that. I'm just trying to get both these boxes to the same stage so that when I sand, I can just sand through them, you know. But yeah, everybody that just joined, welcome to the channel. I stream every night. Keep it going, making projects. I am a new streamer. I've been streaming for, I think this is day 40 or 41. Trying to grow the channel, so throw me a subscribe, dude, to help me grow. I think we're doing pretty good. We were at 450 subscribers when we started this. The first goal is 500 subscribers. Once we hit that, I'm going to give away a handmade piece. I was thinking about making another mallet and then giving that away at 500 subscribers. But then I was also thinking that, the last few weeks I've been making tons of these bandsaw boxes, and that's what's gotten a lot of you in here. So maybe you guys would rather have me make a bandsaw box and give it away. I'll have you guys vote on it when we get to that point. Yeah, and then after that, the next goal is 1,000. I think we were at 1,600 or 1,500 watch hours before we started this episode. So we're gonna get there, dudes. We're getting there. I am just a beginner here, but it's happening. It is slowly happening. Okay. This drawer is probably good to go. Oh, you know what I forgot to do today was list a bunch of stuff on my Etsy page, which is one of the things I was going to do today. But I did not do it. So this will be the second box. I'm gonna need to sand that down. To get it in there. So the next phase here is I'm gonna take you guys over here to the belt sander view. There's just a lovely view of the belt sander, and you can see my super high tech. There you guys go. It's a great view of the belt sander. Oh yeah, I gotta put on some safety gear, dude. Alright, that's a straight. It's a little tight. Perfect. I'm trying to get the rough edges off of there.
Okay. I'm going to take you guys back over to the desk view. Some next level cinematography there. So I was just kind of rough shaping stuff, getting tough edges off or whatever. This will be one of our boxes. This will be the other one. And now it's sanding time, guys. Sanding time. Start with some 8 grit. And we'll get to sanding. Should have put a little
Just gonna put a little sawdust and glue in this crack right here, guys. I found a couple more spots I'd like to do. I'd like to put some glue and sawdust in just to make sure it stays strong over time. So. Yeah. Yamaleth, hello. Welcome. Excuse me, guys. Okay, I think that's good for this one. I just want to make sure there's not like cracks that are significant that'll open up more over time or whatever. So we filled those with glue and sawdust. It's a good little quick fix. Let's get the belt sander. All right, so that crack is filled, dude. Very good. I don't know about you guys, but after a while, that orbital sander gets a little annoying, dude. Gets a little weird on the arm. Welcome everybody. If you've never been here before, this is my nightly shop stream. I come in here every night and I make stuff. I've been streaming every night in a row for 6 weeks, I think. Trying to grow this channel. Still pretty new YouTuber. Throw me a subscribe, dude. Help me grow. Let's see if we can do this thing. I'm going to sand this on the back and the front, and then I'm going to go through and I'm going to fill a couple cracks, and then once I do that, we'll sand it again, and then we'll get this one. We'll move up to the next grit of sandpaper.
Hi there, welcome, hello.
Which one are you talking about? Throwing the glue in there, Cap? With the glue and the sawdust. It's a good little trick. Helps out. Sometimes it takes a couple tries, but I think we got it. I think we got it. We got it that time. Gonna go to 120 grit. Let's see what's happening on it. How's everybody doing, dude? Welcome to the shop. It's Sunday night. Storming outside. Nice chill little shop night, dude. If you're just now tuning in, we are making little gift boxes out of cedar fence boards. Now I'm going to switch up to 180 grit. Dang, it's really raining out there. Didn't notice that with the buzz of the sander. So, before we get too much further, I'm going to glue some drawer pulls on these. Something that I've been forgetting or almost forgetting to do a lot recently. I'm also just going to wipe the dust off of them real quick. You guys hear that rain through the camera? It's raining pretty good. Nice. Yeah, it's going pretty good. Pull and kind of like this on that. So yeah, let me cut that off on the bandsaw real quick. There we go. Sand this one a little bit. I don't like that. I don't like holding it like that. Dude, it's been raining like non-stop since yesterday. With last night being pretty savage rains last night, dude. I want to do like a weird shape on this one. That'll do. That's a weird shape. Weird shaped little drawer pull. I'll do a different one for this drawer. Kind of like this big chunky one, dude. Bang. Yeah, I like it, dude. It looks all weird. I love it. I love it, dude. Wait, 30s to the 80 to 60? That sounds like fucking bipolar weather, dude. Alright guys, I'm gonna let you guess what time it is. It's oiling time. Actually, you know what? Let's crack into this gnarly piece of madrone and see what we're looking at here, dude. Let's see what we're dealing with. So let's peel a little bit off the back. I'm gonna switch you guys over to bandsaw view again. We're gonna see what this little piece of madrone's worth it, dude. Madrone burl. Switching you guys to bandsaw view.
Hey, not bad on that side.
Unfortunately, guys, I don't think this one's going to be good for a bandsaw box just because this crack is just going really deep, dude. So we'll set this aside and we'll find another use for it, but bandsaw box is not it for that one. I just wanted to check it out. It's a beautiful piece of wood, dude. A lot of red. And then you all welcome. A lot of red and pinks and purple in that wood, but that chunk was just a little too messy. I can't wait to see that new box you're making though, Harry. That looks like some badass wood, dude. Yeah, it's unfortunate about that piece of madrone. I still have some more chunks. It ended up being like, once I got it home and got it cut open, there ended up being a lot of checking, a lot of cracking. It's a really like unstable wood, and it's kind of hard to deal with. Yeah, we're gonna get the oil in here in just a sec. I'm gonna blow all these off though. tonight we're gonna again be using the black walnut Danish oil on these, just because I like how it's been coming out when I use that. It's been looking fantastic, so I'm going to go again with it. And tomorrow night we're going to go ahead and put some polyurethane on some of these cedar boxes that we made. And then they'll be ready to go out to whoever. Oh, gloves, buddy. Don't forget your gloves. Oh, I should zoom in. I should zoom in on the work for this part, huh? That way you guys can directly see the oiling and stuff. Welcome everybody. We are about to oil some cool little boxes that I made from cedar fence posts, dude. So each of these boxes cost about $4 in materials. And I'm gonna oil them right now with some black walnut colored Danish oil. It is a one-step finish, although for the cedar and softer woods, I do like to come back after this is dry and put a coat of polyurethane on. It's because cedar's real soft, dude. An extra coat of poly just helps protect it. Also, I want to say thanks to everybody for hanging out tonight. It's been a good night. Made some cool stuff. Stick around, you can see what these look like completed. Don't forget to subscribe. Came out looking pretty nice. Not too bad for a fence board. This drawer. Actually, let's do this on the drawer. drawer is a tight fit. But here's this one, guys. I'll set that over there to dry. The drawer ended up being a nice tight fit, dude. I'm gonna let that sit for a second and soak up the oil, and then we'll come back and wipe off any excess that there is on there. Hey, welcome to everybody joining. I'm oiling down these boxes that I made tonight out of cedar fence boards, dude. Just some regular old fence boards, turn them into boxes, and they'll make beautiful little gifts for people. Yeah, dude, that ended up looking sick. Yeah, buddy. I love it when I get the oil on it and it looks like the piece is already hella old, dude. That is my favorite. Like it just looks like a weathered, old, gnarly piece of wood, dude. I love it. I absolutely love it. Look at that. Fucking awesome, dude. I'm pleased. I'm happy with this one, how this one came out, dudes. Very happy with this one. Now I'm gonna put away this oil. And I'm gonna come back through and I'm gonna wipe any excess off of these so there's not. This just doesn't get like splotchy patches, you know? Well, we should start with the ones that are already completed. I'm just rubbing off any excess, guys, that had an opportunity to soak in there. I'm trying to get any extra off so that it doesn't like get splotchy or weird patches on it. Or like blobs or whatever, you know. Let's zoom out. Let's zoom out in a sec. Anyway, so here's this one, the single drawer. These right down. This one came out looking super dope, dude. I am very, very pleased with this one. Look at this. What, dude? Through the drawer? Check it out. Got that grain through the drawer like that, dude. Thank you, Harry. Look at that, dude. And that's a fence. That's a cedar fence board. I'm very pleased with this one. Get wiped down. Yo, the black walnut Danish oil on the cedar fence boards is a great combo, dude. Like, look what it does to that grain. It makes it look epic, dude. Epic. You're fantastic. Guys, if you've never been here before, hit that. Oh, I forgot to get the back. What an idiot. Hit that subscribe button, dude. If you like woodworking, you like hanging out in the shop, hit that subscribe button. If you don't subscribe, it's cool. You don't have to. Your mom already does. Almost forgot the back piece here. I got so excited about the front, I almost forgot about the back, dude. Let's let that sit for a sec, dude. Let that sit for just a sec. Back. If you can believe it or not, guys, we've almost gone through this quart or whatever it is. Yeah, it's a quart of Danish oil in the last couple of weeks. That's a lot. Dude, this one is so dope. The way I'm gonna do this one more time. The way that like different colored grain comes through the drawer. Dude. Epic. I am stoked. Like, dude, this came out nicer than some of the like super expensive hardwood ones I've done. Just that face is. It's like a scene from nature, bro. Fucking amazing. I'm not saying amazing to my work, guys. I'm saying amazing to the wood. To the wood grain. I know my work's fairly mid-range, dude, low to mid-range, but the wood itself, fantastic. Unreal, actually. Yeah, the wood does the heavy lifting for me. I don't really, I just cut it up, glue it together, and then it looks badass on its own. Be right back, guys. I'm gonna go set these somewhere safe. You definitely don't want to pile up Danish oil rags. Yeah, man, I'm excited. That was a great couple of pieces there. We still have, I'm not going to do these ones tonight, but there's still this big chunk of walnut that needs to, this is going to be another one of those like super nice jewelry boxes with the drawer here, and then the top will come open. It'll be held on with magnets and stuff. We have these little tiny containers we're going to make. We have another cedar glue up down there. We have this piece of walnut we're going to try to save and make something cool out of it just because it has this super dope face here. That's what's coming up this week, dude. I have a pile of wood to get through over here with some beautiful pieces of walnut that I'm not sure what to do with yet. So I've got these pieces of walnut here, and as you can see, they are like magnificent pieces of walnut, dude. So I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do with these. I might cut these and use these as faces on boxes. I have some other walnut back there, and then look at this one. Look at the figure in that walnut, dude. It's flat. Like, so if you look at it, you can see that it's flat. It's not wavy, right? But what, dude? That is an incredible piece of wood, dude. And I just want to, here's another one. Here's another one. This one isn't as figured as that one, but it is still pretty nice. And I got to figure out what I'm going to do with these boards. I want something that like, I want to make something that showcases the beauty of the wood on these ones, dude. And they haven't really told me what they want to be yet. So they're just kind of sitting over there in the corner of the shop. Dude, like, look at this, dude. Unreal, dude. Just an absolute unreal piece of wood. And I'm gonna wait and kind of see what it wants to turn into, you know? Sleep on it. Look, you can see it's not super wavy. That is an optical illusion presented by the character of the wood. Like, it's flat, dude. But it looks wavy, dude. Anyways, I gotta stop tripping out on the wood. That's the drinking game for my channel, is you do a shot every time I trip out on the wood grain. I have a big piece of walnut live edge in the pile to work with over here too, and then I have like a coffee table size slab of walnut burl to work with over here too. And then so we're gonna get through that stuff. While I'm here, I'm gonna go ahead and vacuum off my bandsaw. Bandsaw nice and clean there. Harry, good to see you, man. Thank you for stopping in, sir. Always a pleasure, dude. Appreciate you. And thanks for posting the community tab. You do some really good work, man. It's good to see other people's work in there. Guys, if you're new to the channel, I found out the other day that there's a community tab. If you press that button, it takes you to the community section of my page, and you can post there. Alan, what's up, man? How you doing? Welcome. You can post in the community section of my page, and the purpose for this is so that we can all see everybody else's work, dude, and enjoy everybody else's work. So if you make something cool that you want to share, or you find you get your hands on like a really cool piece of wood or whatever, take a photo, put it in the community page, and we can all check it out, dude. I will say I don't want to see no negative shit in the community tab, dude. I don't want to see no hating. I don't want to see nothing like that, dude. Just supportive stuff of each other, dude. But yeah, if you guys make some dope work, throw it in there. Love to see it. Just a quick recap. Here's what we did tonight. We took a cedar fence board. And made it into a very cool little box, dude. Loving the grain on that. Absolutely loving the grain on that. I guess this can dry up here. That's why I was pulling it out. And then we also made this box out of the cedar fence board today too, guys. This cool little box, dude. It's an affordable gift, you know, just a few bucks in materials, and I can give somebody a beautiful handmade gift that'll last them a lifetime, you know, without giving some megacorp money, you know. Anyway, a couple really cool gifts, dude. Just both of these boxes here are less than $10 in material. And then just, 3 hours of work or whatever, dude. So if you got the tools, dudes, you can make gifts for people. You can make all kind of stuff. without contributing to the megacorp machine, dude. You know what I'm saying? Or by contributing to us. Anyway, I'm not gonna go off on that rant right now, but I just want to say I appreciate everybody coming in, dude. I am a new streamer. This is my 6th week. It's going pretty good, dude. We're getting people signing up. We're getting a little community here. People showing up every night. You know, I stream every night and make stuff. We got the community tab where people are gonna start posting their work. We got some work from some guys in there already. But yeah, dude, feel free to hang out anytime, guys. I'm gonna hit it for the night. Thank you for coming by, chilling in the shop with me. I'll see you guys tomorrow night. We have a bunch more projects lined up. Thank you. Appreciate you.